Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome. As you can see, I am rocking a little bit of cooked steak here, and that is partly because of a few modifications that I made to this cow cooker. If you guys remember from last episode, I worked on this guy quite a bit and actually had some setbacks with it, and since then I went in and spent even more time to get this whole system totally revamped. So as you guys can see now, it is all modular, and it is producing a little bit. So it's cool. It's very cool. That was a nice feeling to be able to get that corrected and operational. Of course, I did have to make one change that let all the cows out. So if I want to keep using it, I do have to get more cows in here. But what I was able to do, just to recap from the last episode, I was actually able to make enough bookshelves to get a level 30 enchanting table set up in here. So this is the enchanting area. I would love to add some more bookshelves and kind of bring in some of the decor and decorate this out a little bit. But for right now, it is serving the purpose of getting things enchanted. It gave me enough leather to make 3 lecterns, and that is what is going to get our episode started today, because today is the day that we get the trading hall set up, and I am very, very, very excited because this is a huge turning point in the game. Getting villagers set up in this game and getting trades locked in with them is so helpful, because if you lose your tools or something happens, you can just go and get the enchantments that you need to re-enchant all of your armor for your efficiencies and all of that. So I am very, 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 very excited to get this started today and get this trading hall set up, because it's going to be so rewarding to have this done moving forward in this game. And the lecterns here are what is going to help us get that going. I have 3 lecterns, so I'm going to be able to do 3 librarians. I hope one of them has a bookshelf trade that I can do. Yeah, we'll just get everything else built up. A couple other updates before we jump right into the trading hall episode. I wanted to show you guys that I did go back and fix the roof. It's not perfect because that's another. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, it's not perfect because I technically probably should bump out the whole building one more block and extend this all the way down. But the centerpiece is fixed, so that makes me slightly happier. The part that I was trying not to show you guys right there is actually the second piece, because I believe in last episode I talked about sorting out the loft situation and moving the bedroom up onto the loft. And so when I redid the roof here, I actually bumped this section out, and I think if I go over here you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, so I actually made a little extension right here, and that is where the bedroom is. I also went back and I put a roof on this, and I encased this guy, so all of our villagers are just tucked away in here. And of course, that leads me to the trading hall. So I had blocked this section out. Obviously, the breeder here has been producing babies like crazy, and they were at risk because this wasn't super contained. So I went ahead and I built this guy up, and I just built the shell of it. So if we look in here, you will see just so many villagers. There's so many villagers in here, and I have all of the resources gathered that I need to get this trading hall set up. Oh, there's carrots down here. Whoosh. Boop. Alrighty, so this is the current interior of this trading hall. So as you can see, there are quite a lot of villagers in here, and that is going to be well, that won't be changing anytime soon, but we are going to be blocking these guys out into their individual cells and getting this trading hall set up. Alrighty, so my plan is actually a pretty simple one for getting these guys into their cells here. And I say that sounds so bad. But what I'm not actually going to do, last time I did a huge like redstone thing and it was crazy and there was stuff going on everywhere. This time what I plan on doing is getting these guys into their cells, popping a lectern down in front, and then until I have a trade locked in, I'm going to pop that right down so they cannot get out of their cell. And then right above their cell is going to be a piece of glass. So what this does is it provides them with a sight line to the next cell because they have to be able to communicate to each other, and it provides them a sight line to their workstation. Oh, see, this guy already grabbed this workstation. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so once I lock them into a profession, then I wonder if this guy will just go in here. Get out of the way. Out of the way. Thank you. Oh, are you too close to do that now? That's not good. That might hinder my plan, mister. Because he can technically jump. Actually, I don't think that he will jump out of here. But if I have to replace the lectern back and forth, this is not working the way I thought it was going to. What is happening right now? Go away. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna problem shoot this. As always, villagers, the most frustrating thing in Minecraft. Hasn't changed. Thought it had changed for a second when I did the villager breeder. Really hasn't changed. In this instance, you can see the simplicity of these trading hall cells, and like this is where the the workstation would go to make them librarians or whatever, it's just a matter of getting them in there and getting these things built. So kind of what I'm doing is every time these guys get up on this top line and they get close to a cell, I just kind of push them in there, and then I pop a piece of glass up on the top. Seems to be working right now, and that's cool. So I'm just gonna keep doing this, and hopefully I can get a handful of these guys sorted into their cells. I think I have more than I need in here, so ideally, I will have enough for them to cluster in groups and for me to be able to just shove them in as needed. So I'm going to try that, and I will check back in a second because this is going to take a while. Alrighty, that actually did not take quite as long as I thought it was going to. I really thought that was going to be crazy. Luckily, these guys, for some reason, really like going up on these steps. So as soon as I would push them out of the way to build the step, they just kind of jumped up there, and then I would go push them in and then put a glass block. So the next big trick is that I'm gonna build 2 more sections here. This is going to be mirrored on this wall right here, and then there's going to be another strip built up right here. So I'm going to build the foundation for that, and then we're going to play with getting these guys into the cells one more time. But we've got our first 6 in, so technically I could start trading with these guys as soon as I wanted to, but I want to get a little bit more built up so that there's not as many walking around here, because I don't know what I'm going to do with all these guys. They're driving me crazy. Oh my god, for some reason these guys are just jumping in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the 2 of those, but I'm taking advantage of it. Oh, okay, and these guys are out of the way. It's almost, oh my gosh, it's almost kind of like a game, right? Like you just kind of got to take it as it comes. This is so bizarre. Oh, look it, there's another one. This is crazy. Come on, guys. Come hang out with your friends. Go get in the cell. Just go get in the, no, okay. All right, look, oh, look. Ah, oh, dang it. I was really hoping that guy was gonna go in there. I'm gonna take that down just for now, so it's easier to put the glass. Yes! Okay, one more on this side, and then all of these cells are done. Oh, yeah, there's the last one. Sweet. So these all actually have 1 in them, so I've got doubles over here. Hopefully that's not a problem later down the road. I think I'll have enough, so I'm not too worried about it, but I think that I'm gonna take these down, and this is gonna work the same way. This is gonna be a little bit trickier, but it's basically gonna be the same design through the middle here, and it's gonna cover that, so I have to go down and actually turn off that whole deal. Thank you. I'm gonna try baiting them, like animals. That one, I put a carrot in there. You guys, anybody want the carrot? You guys want, oh, wait. No, you want that carrot? There's a carrot in there. Just don't let it despawn. You want the carrot. Come on, go get the carrot. You could, go, get the, come on. Look, what? Oh, I picked it up. Okay, watch. It's just right. Look at all of the wonderful carrots in there, guys. Come on. No carrots? You want to go get the carrots? You're going to go get the carrots. You are a trooper. Thanks, bud. All right, let's see. Does anybody want to go get... What about these carrots? Does anybody want those carrots? And last villager, go. Huzzah! Okay, so these are all extras. That's crazy. Look at, so there's 18 cells. I have 18 villagers in these guys right now, right? And I still have, out of cells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I have 8, 9, 10. I have 10 extra villagers right now. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do with all of these guys? I think I might just store them underneath the house because, to be honest, I really don't want them in here. Just kind of mulling around. Oh, you know what? I could just let them out. Maybe not right now. It's getting dark. Alrighty, I'm going to get this place cleaned up a little bit and get all of these extra villagers out of here, and then we are gonna play around with some trading. Alrighty, and after a couple hours and a little bit of frustration later, we actually have our villager trading hall ready to go. I got all of the extra villagers underneath the floor here, which I will show you guys in a second. It is not super glamorous, but they're there. I also sorted up the water elevator here, so it's now dumping any new villagers into the storage holding cells below. But this is it, guys. Like I said in the beginning, it was going to be a pretty simple villager trading hall here. It was still a little complicated to get these guys in their cells, but it's all cleaned up and ready to go now. So I just have a little bit more cleaning up to do. Like, I'm going to remove these iron doors here, but for the most part, this is ready to be used. All right, so you guys might be asking yourself as well, what is next with this whole villager trading hall? It doesn't do you a lot of good if you can't trade with these guys, and you would be correct. So I'm going to take the 4 lecterns that I have here, and we are going to start dropping these in front of the villagers in the back here, and I'm going to wait for these guys to get the librarian profession here. So it looks like pretty much all of them have figured it out. And basically what we're going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to see what, lure 3. See, that's not actually a bad trade. I don't have anything to trade with these guys, so I'm not going to try and cycle through this because I don't want to come across a good one and not be able to lock it in, because I can lose the trade if I come across one and I don't have anything to trade. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a little, oh no, what? Where did you come from? Uh-oh. Oh, you're coming from outside. Oh, maybe I do need to keep the iron doors on then. Interesting. I didn't think about that. Okay. All right. I'm going to swap these back out for those iron doors because that could be a problem. Alrighty. I know that I said I would catch up with you guys in a second, but I had to show you guys this before I got any further because this is the first villager that I'm working with here. And not only is this a good trade to begin with, any trade that gives you a book for 8 emeralds is pretty decent. But when that book is a Silk Touch book for 8 emeralds, I died. I was like, oh my gosh, 8 emeralds, what is this gonna be? And it was Silk Touch. I can't even explain to you how freaking fantastic this is. So that villager is our first villager who is locked into his trades, and it is a Silk Touch book. I am so excited right now. I can't even tell you how excited I am. So I was able to trade with him. I got my first Silk Touch book of the season, which is also very exciting. Can't wait to put that on my diamond pickaxe. And the next one is going to be a Mending Book. If I can get a Mending Book, I will be so excited. And there it is, the Mending Book. Check it out, guys. 12 emeralds, okay? If you guys watch videos like Let's Plays and stuff like that, you know that there's a way to like have a zombie come in and you like attack the thing and then you cure the thing and all of that. I'm not really I didn't build this trading hall with a way to do that effectively or efficiently. So great prices are a great thing for me because I really don't want to have to deal with the whole zombie healing thing. So I'm ecstatic that I now have mending at 12 emeralds each. I don't have a book on me, so we just gonna buy a bookshelf from this guy, but our mending is officially locked in. This is a prime example. I know that I have a couple people that are following just because they know me personally and they don't know anything about the game. This is how much a mending book normally costs. So to get that mending book for 12 emeralds versus, I'm too far away from him, versus 26, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Sorry. Just had to throw that out there. And just like that, I've got all of my villagers in place. And, we're doing pretty good here. We got some good traits. I got all these guys labeled. As you can see, the whole plan was to have that glass wall so it's see-through because it's glass. But as we go here, I got a good amount of options here. I'm just gonna run through these real fast and show you guys these. I don't want to go through every single enchantment because there's a lot of them, 18 in fact. But yeah, so I've got all of these different enchantments that I can choose from. Some of them are a great price. Efficiency 4 for 27 emeralds. It's not great. That was a really bad example. But like, let's see, what was it? Unbreaking 3, I think, was like 11 emeralds, which is great. That one, I got a fortune 3 off this guy for 14 emeralds. So I have some really, really good trades up in here, and I am really happy with the way that this whole thing turned out. I do have all of the extra villagers. They are around the back here. I got them all underground. Oh my gosh. Woo, there's a lot of them in here. And of course the villager breeder is still going, so it's actually producing more and more and more. My plan is to do one more set of stalls down here for all of these villagers, and I'm going to turn these guys into farmers and masons and leather workers and all of that fun stuff so that I can have some access to weapons and tools and armor and all of that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, I have a mosquito in here. Oh no. That's what you get for not having screens on your windows and it being summer. On that note, I have more talking points. And I know we've been talking a lot about stuff on this episode, but I do want to talk because it's been about 2 weeks since I have actually filmed anything for this episode 3. And if you have watched my episodes, the first 2 episodes came out once a week. And then this one is, several weeks later. And basically the reasoning for this is because it went from being moderately nice outside here in California to being beautiful out here in California. And one of the things that I personally love to do outside of playing Minecraft, of course, is garden and be outside and kind of working on projects and stuff. So unfortunately, that's taken a lot of time away from playing Minecraft and recording for you guys because I have such a hard time getting the motivation to come in here when it's so pretty outside. So I wanted to let all of you guys know that I have decided to change the format a little bit, and I think it's actually going to work better because everything's crazy right now, obviously, right, in the world. Everything's just totally crazy. But when everything hopefully goes back to normal, I'm actually going to have less free time to make these episodes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale back these episodes. What I've been trying to do is 2 things at one time, or 2 things in one episode. And in this episode, it was going to be the Villager Trading Hall, which is done. And then the second thing is I wanted to start improving on the village. And I did actually start doing a draft of that. As you can see, there's all of these stones around the edge. That's going to be a perimeter wall. And I started kind of drafting what I wanted that perimeter wall to look like right over here. So I'll give you guys a little sneak peek, but this is going to be the perimeter wall, like the entrances to the perimeter wall. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to split that into another episode. So what I want to do is instead of doing two things in one episode, I want to do about 1 thing per episode, really focus on that one thing, make a shorter episode, and then just get those episodes out to you guys a little bit more regularly. I think that would be more enjoyable. So that's the plan. It's super long-winded, I know, but that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I wanted to show you guys the finished product of the trading hall. Obviously, things are going to develop, things are going to change, but that is going to do it for the trading hall for right now. And that actually is going to do it for the episode for right now. And yeah, this is so crazy. I have so many plans, guys. I actually have so many plans for this village, which I really didn't anticipate. But the more I'm getting into this village thing, the more plans I'm getting. So I got this wall going in. I'm gonna work on that a little bit, and then I have some plans for this hole over here. So let me show you this real quick. Whoa! Oh, almost jumped in there. So I've got this hole, and I've not actually been down here. I think I fell into it like briefly once, but I immediately moved out of it. But I've got this giant hole down here. It's got all of these cave systems, and it's pretty spacious. And I actually have some really, really, really fun plans for this. Some building and developing that I've never personally done, which is going to be the theme of the season. I'm trying to do a lot of things that I've never done before. So I'm really, 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 really excited to get in and work on the underground section of this village, because there's going to be a whole underground. We're going to redo all of the upper ground, but I really want to keep to the theme of the cobblestone and the plains biome. So guys, I'm just so excited. And I think that splitting this into 2 smaller episodes is going to be better. I really hope you guys appreciate that and enjoy it, and I hope that I can get more out to you a little bit faster. But that is going to do it for today. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you made it through all of my ranting, this video has a lot of talking in it, and I really apologize for that. I promise that next time will be more building oriented like it normally is, but that is going to do it for me today. Thank you again, and if you want to check out my video next time, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification, because it really does help with the algorithms and all of that mumbo jumbo. So thank you, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.